Hello everyone, I welcome you all to my channel. In this video, we are going to see how to sketch the signals using time scaling, time shifting and folding properties. Our learning objectives are transformation of independent variable using time scaling, time shifting, time inverse or folding and some example problems. First, transformation of independent variable. So when we process a signal, it may undergo many manipulations involving this independent variable. So the three important transformations used are time shifting, time scaling, time inversion or folding. So first we are going to see time shifting. So the signal x of t is represented here. Now we are going to delay this x of t in the time axis as well as advance the signal x of t in the time axis. That is, if x of t minus capital T, t minus capital T means we are delaying the time value, time axis value. So we have to substitute t minus capital T equal to 0. Therefore, small t is equal to capital T. So here the signal will be delayed after t time interval and it will be starting. Then x of t plus capital T. So t plus capital T means t plus capital T equal to 0. Small t is equal to minus capital T. So here t times the signal will be advanced. So this is called as advanced in the time axis. This is called as delayed in the time axis. The next property is time scaling. So time scaling means expansion or compression of the signal. So generally we will be representing it as x of at. Depending upon the value of a, either the signal is compressed or the signal is expanded. If the value of a is greater than 1, then the signal is compressed. If the value of a is less than 1, then the signal is expanded. So for example, consider this is our x of t. It ranges from minus t1 to t2. Now we have to calculate what is x of t by 2 and x of 2t. So x of t by 2 means x of 1 by 2 into t. That means 0.5 into t. So here 0.5 is less than 1. Therefore the signal gets expanded. Here x of 2t. x of 2t means here a value is equal to 2. A is greater than 1. So the signal is compressed. So here to find this limit, we have to divide this limit by a. So t1 divided by 0.5, 2. Similarly, here t2 divided by 0.5, 2. Here t1 divided by 2. Since a value is 2 here, t1 divided by 2, t2 divided by 2. Next one is time inversion or folding. So time inversion means just replace t by minus t. So you will be getting the mirror image of your original signal. So this is x of t means this is your x of minus t. Just the mirror image of x of t. This is called as time inversion or folding. Now we are going to solve some problems. That is, we are going to sketch the waveforms. So first problem, u of minus t plus 1. U means we know it is unit step signal. So this is your unit step signal. So first you have to draw u of t. So it ranges from 0 to t. Its value is equal to 1. That already we know, unit step signal. If you want to refer the basics about the signals means you can, the link is given in the description box. You can refer it. Okay. So next we have to calculate what is u of minus t. Since here we are having u of minus t plus 1. So u of minus t. U of minus t means just reversing the operation. So you will be getting the mirror image. So this is your output graph. Then here we are having minus t plus 1. So apply minus t plus 1 is equal to 0. So from this we can write t is equal to 1. Then we have to add this t value to the 0. So 0 plus 1, 1. So your signal starts from 1. So this is the final answer, u of minus t plus 1. So next problem, x of t is equal to minus 2 into u of t minus 1. So first you have to draw unit step function, that is u of t. So this is the graph for unit step function. Then u of t minus 1. So substitute t minus 1 is equal to 0. So from this we have to calculate what is t. So t is equal to 1. Now in this time axis we are having only 0. So 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. Therefore your graph starts from 1. Next, minus 2 into u of t minus 1. We have to multiply by the amplitude minus 2. Minus 2 means it is negative amplitude. So minus 2 means we will be getting in the negative axis. So you will be getting the graph like this. Next problem. Given x of t, sketch the following signals. So x1 of t equal to x of t minus 2, x2 of t equal to x of 2t, x3 of t equal to x of 0.2t, x4 of t equal to x of minus t, x5 of t equal to x of 2t plus 3. So this is the x of t given. So first, x1 of t equal to x of t minus 2. So this is your x of t. First we have to see the time axis value minus 1, 0 and 2. So write t is equal to minus 1, 0, 2. Next we have to calculate t minus 2. So t minus 2 is equal to 0. That means t is equal to 2. Now we have to add this 2 value with the each and every value of time axis. That is minus 1, 0 and 2. So minus 1 plus 2. Similarly 0 plus 2. Then 2 plus 2. So you will be getting the new limit as t is equal to 1, 2, 4. So you have to draw the graph accordingly to the new limit 1, 2 and 4. So this is your x of t minus 2. Next problem. x2 of t equal to x of 2t. So here we are going to use the scaling property. Right. So this is your x of t. Now x of 2t means here a value is equal to 2. So 2 is greater than 1. So compression of signal will occur. Now we have to write the t values. So minus 1, 0, 2. So new t value will be minus 1 divided by 2, 0 divided by 2, then 2 divided by 2. That is minus 0.5, 0, 1. So this is your new limit. Now your signal gets compressed. Because here the limit is from minus 1 to 2, but here the limit is from minus 0.5 to 1. Next problem, x3 of t equal to x of 0.2t. So here a value is equal to 0.2. 0.2 means it is less than 1. Therefore expansion of signal will occur. Now here the original limit is minus 1, 0, 2. Now your new t value is minus 1 divided by 0.2, 0 divided by 0.2, 2 divided by 0.2. So that is equal to minus 5, 0, 10. So this is your result. Now we can compare whether it is expanded or compressed. Here the limit is from minus 1 to 2, but here the limit is from minus 5 to 10. Therefore the signal gets expanded. The next problem is x4 of t is equal to x of minus t. So using folding property, t is equal to minus t. So here t value is minus 1, 0, 2. So we have to replace it by negative values. So minus 1 means it is replaced by plus 1. Then 0, 0 only, 2, minus 2. So you will be getting the graph like this. Just mirror image of x of t. So the last problem, x5 of t is equal to x of 2t plus 3. So first we have to calculate what is x of 2t. So x of t, we know it is given the question. Here the time limit is minus 1, 0 and 2. Now we have to calculate x of 2t. So using scaling property, here 2 means we have to divide these values by 2. So minus 1 divided by 2, 0 divided by 2, 2 divided by 2. So you will be getting the new limit as minus 0.5, 0, 1. Then you have to calculate what is 2t plus 3. So 2t plus 3 is equal to 0. From this we have to calculate what is t. T is equal to minus 3 by 2. So minus 3 by 2 means its answer is 1.5, minus 1.5. Now new t value is equal to minus 0.5 minus 1.5, that is minus 3 by 2. Then the second limit 0 minus 1.5, then 1 minus 1.5. So that is equal to t is equal to minus 2, minus 1.5, minus 0.5. So this is your resultant graph. Now we have come to the end of the video. If you understood the video, kindly subscribe my channel and share it with your friends. Thank you.